Yo guys, what is going on? JPS back with another video, and today we're going to be reacting to why Germans can say things no one else can. And this particular concept has really piqued my interest as we've reacted to a lot of videos that include German in them, of course, and there's always the subtitles in English, but I've noticed that the subtitles always seem a bit broken. The English seems broken on them, and it seems as if we don't have the words to describe the German word that is being said in the particular video by a particular person. So this should be a really interesting one. I've always wondered why that is, and hopefully we get the answer today. So hit the like button, hit subscribe. If you have other videos you'd like for me to react to, just throw them in the comments down below, and let's get right into this.
We're hugely dependent on language to help us express what we really think and feel. But some languages are better than others at crisply naming important feelings. Germans have been geniuses at inventing long, or what get called compound words, that elegantly put a finger on sensations that we all know, but that other languages require whole clumsy sentences or
Distance pain, the distress of Wow. Oh my. This right here is just amazing.
paragraphs to express. So here is a small selection of the best of Germany's extraordinary range of compound words. Erklärungsnot. Literally a distress at not having an explanation. The perfect way to define what a partner might feel when they're caught watching porn or are spotted in a restaurant with a hand they shouldn't be holding. More grandly, Erklärungsnot is something we feel when we realize we don't have any explanations for the big questions of life. It's a word that defines existential angst as much as shame.
But before we even get into the next thing, do you guys see what I'm saying here? Like, just to describe this word, sentences were needed, like example situations, because explanation distress, that's a really good way of putting it. But even that it doesn't do it justice, which just speaks so many volumes about that word specifically. Like, my premonitions were correct at the start of this video, because that's what I was thinking. Like, there's these really long German words, and whenever I see the translation, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, it does have like a very distant sense to it. Like, okay, you're trying to, you really can't without, wow. This is eye-opening right here. I'm gonna think about the German language completely different after this. Let's keep this going. Wow.
Word that defines existential angst as much as shame. Futterneid. The feeling when you're eating with other people and realize that they've ordered something better off the menu that you'd be dying to eat yourself. Perhaps you were trying to be abstemious. Now you're just starving. The word recognizes that we spend much of our lives feeling we've ordered the wrong thing, and not just in restaurants. Luftschloss. Literally a castle in the air, a dream that's unattainable. A word suggesting that German culture is deeply indulgent about big dreams, but also gently realistic about how hard it can be to bring them off. Backpfeifengesicht. A face that's begging to be slapped. Generosity towards others is key, but German is bracing and frank enough to acknowledge that there are also moments when it's simply more honest to realize we may have come face to face with a dickhead.
I love this video so much. I really do. And I think these words can say a lot about German culture, like what the narrator was touching on with this one. Luftschloss. No, that's not how you say that. I want to hear it again.
And not just in restaurants. Luftschloss.
Luftschloss. Yeah, that's what okay. Wow. I don't even know what to say.
Dickhead. Ruinenlust. This word shows German at its most delightfully fetishistic and particular, meaning the delight one can feel at seeing ruins. Collapsed palaces and the rubble of temples put anxieties about the present into perspective and induce a pleasing melancholy at the passage of all things. Kummerspeck. Literally sorrow fat, a word that frankly recognizes how often, when one is deeply sad, there is simply nothing more consoling to do than to head for the kitchen and eat. Fremdschämen. A word full of empathy that captures the agony one can feel at somebody else's embarrassing misfortune or failure. A capacity to feel Fremdschämen is a high moral achievement and is at the root of kindness. Weltschmerz. Literally world sadness, a word that acknowledges that we are sometimes sad not about this or that thing, but about the whole basis of existence. The presence of the word indicates a culture that isn't falsely cheerful, but takes tragedy as a given.
How much has this word been used over the past few years? That's what I want to know from you guys. Man, these words are like deep, really deep. Have a lot of different layers to them. They can be used in a variety of different contexts, and they can't be described in English without almost a story, or a slight story. Wow, my eyes have really been opened in this video to
It is immensely reassuring to be able to tell a friend that one is presently lying under the duvet, suffering from Weltschmerz. Schadenfreude. We're meant to be sad when others fail, but German more wisely accepts that we often feel happiness, Freude, at the misfortunes, the Schaden of others.
sometimes.
That isn't because we're mean. We just feel deeply reassured when we see confirmation that life is as hard for other people as it is for us. We can thank German for having so many of the right words to bring dignity to our troubles and hopes. Learning languages ultimately has little to do with discovering the world per se. It's about acquiring tools to help us get a clearer grasp on the elusive parts of ourselves.
Wow. Oh, wow. 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 I didn't expect this video to be as, like, introspective, I guess, as it has been. And it's literally been less than 4 minutes. This is a quality video right here. What I wanted to say was, I think this is just a handful of words. I mean, I wonder how many words there are like that. I would love to react to all of them and learn all the words. But I felt as if I could relate to every single word that was shown on this. I've either felt that or have noticed like a good amount of people feel that, and that it's like a shared thing. Like, that's, how do you even refer to that? A thing? Wow. Alrighty, guys. That was a really good video. So why Germans can say things no one else can. I really want to react to more like words like this and learn about them. So I'm going to try and find a video on that. But if anyone has a specific one you'd like me to watch, please put in the comments. I do wish we had words like yeah, we don't. Okay. All right. Well, it was quite I did not expect for this to happen. For me to be as like intrigued by all this. Anyways, I don't have much else to say. Just German language seems pretty cool now. At first I was like, well, everyone talks about how hard it is to learn German, but might be worth it if they got words like this. So yeah, guys, hit the like button, hit subscribe if you want, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.